All right, man. Now, shout out to my homie G, man. I know I'm 11 days late on this, but I just want to react to this because I was supposed to do it after the day he dropped this, but work's been kind of interfering. So I just want to react to this because I do want to give my input on it. And also, I got some teasers where Zelina might go after Julia for the belt one more time. So, but also, I would like for y'all to support him, while I react to this video. So here's a screenshot of his channel. So that way you can, subscribe. Shout out to my homie. He got up to 18 subscribers. So let's hope to get him to 25 as we go. And we're going to go ahead and get started with this video.
Man, bro. Oh, my goodness. Well, Zelina has lost her U.S. title, man. Yep. Zelina has lost the U.S. championship to Julia, which I didn't want to happen, but it is what it is, man.
And FYI, this is a little throwback. So, so we'll just look at this as a throwback. But however, it's not the end. I do believe Zelina is probably going to get a rematch clause because they have been doing some teasers where she's most likely going to probably go back to it because we haven't seen Julia compete in 2 SmackDowns. So I do have a epiphany that they might have her face the title one more time, but because Julia and Zelina are going to be in the Battle Royal, we're probably not going to see a United States Championship match based off what we saw at NXT. So we're probably not going to get that, but it's okay. Well, it's not okay because we need because you got the IC title on the line, but not the US title. I don't know, maybe because he know that people ain't gonna care about it, but could have had something. But hey, man, like what G-Man says, it is what it is, man. All right, let's get back to the video.
It is what it is, man. Congrats to Julia. Congrats to Julia for winning the Women's U.S. Championship. But, man, I feel like Zelina lost the title too soon, and they didn't get her no right. They didn't get her no right opponents, like no other opponents. Like I think she should have lost this title to October, man. Like Crown Jewel or something. But that's WWE with they booking, bro. They creative booking, man. I don't know, man. Just for Zelina to be on SmackDown for since when the end of May going into June, already was in Money in the Bank ladder match, and then get here feuding with Zelina for the confronting her for that title just to win it in Saudi Arabia, man. Yeah, it's crazy. That is crazy, man. And JD from New York had commented and said something about one of the worst title reigns of the year has mercifully ended. And I'm like, and I responded by, I said, because they didn't have her face no one but Chelsea in her game, which is actually true. Because they didn't have her face nobody but Chelsea, Piper Niven, and Alba Fire. I'm like, yo, can we switch it up, please? Why we got her keep feuding with them?
Yeah, man. I mean, you could have had her face Candice LeRae. You could have had her face Michi. You could have had her face B-Fab or anybody from NXT. But instead, you had her face the same old people. And now, the title is off of her. And I don't know if they're ever going to get a rematch because, like I said, I haven't seen Julia since Saudi Arabia. So now I don't even know I don't even know if this push thing is even happening. I don't even think she's going to get a push. I think it's made up, just like Liv and Raquel, made up. You're giving them a push, but in reality of it is Liv is getting a push, Dom is getting a push, but not Raquel. And now that Liv Morgan's injured, the group is getting a push, and that's great. But what about Roxanne? What about Raquel? What about Dom? What about JD? You know what I'm saying? Finn is getting something. Roxanne is getting. What am I talking about, bro? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting off topic. Listen, all I gotta say is, this ain't over with Zelina. I do think that she's gonna probably get a rematch because she's been teasing it on Instagram. And Julia, hasn't had any new opponents yet. So I do think that there's a possibility they're going to run it back. But the question is Zelina going to win? I doubt it, but at least she can get her rematch clause because it was unfair. I mean, the fact that she had to face the same people. Now, they could do something where they could just play a game called Pass the Belt where Zelina win it and Julia win it, Zelina win it and Julia, win it. They could do that. That could be a sign of entertainment right there. But because Triple H won't push it, it's kind of one of the reasons why we're not gonna probably get it. But like I said, man, no matter who has the title, they're gonna get booked to oblivion. No matter who got the title, it could be anybody. Rhea, Liv. If we're just talking about SmackDown, Tiffany, Jade, Naomi, Bianca, Nia Jax, anybody. Whoever has the title, they're gonna get booked to oblivion. That's just where we at. As long as you got Triple H, that's how it goes. So yeah. So let's get back to the bill.
Like, why she don't got no other opponents? Like, man, and then the thing she said she wanted to do with that women's U.S. championship, bro, they didn't get her a chance to do, man. Like, she really wanted to do great things with this title. Now they put it on Julia, man. And put it on Julia, and Julia, like I said, this was too soon for Julia to just get a title like that. I understand she an international star and stuff like that. She got the look and all that, and she fits the mold of a superstar. But I'm like, bro, man, I just don't know, man. Like, I wonder what's next for Zelina, bro. Like, this is crazy, bro. This is crazy, man. This is insane work. And then shout out to Roman Era Zero on Twitter. He said this is a W or L decision. I said this is a L because Zelina should have not lost the title until October, in my opinion. Like, I wanted her to lose the title at Crown Jewel. She could have lost this to B-Fab or she could have lost this to Julia. They could have gave it to Julia in October. They could have had Julia come right back to it. Like, they start back feuding back around September, and then when that time come, when Crown Jewel come, that's when they were in Australia. That's when they should have just had her drop it to Julia or B-Fab or somebody else in that mid card division. But no, bro, they just had her lose it like that, man. That's just insane. Where now I'm asking myself, what's next for Zelina, man? That's what I'm asking. Like, where does she go from here? Cause either she cook, man, and she gonna go back to losing. Cause she might get a rematch down the line, but I don't even think she gonna even win the rematch. Like, I don't even think she gonna win. So I just don't know, man. I just don't know what's next for her, and this is a sad moment for her. But at least I can say I'm happy that she finally won a title, man. Cause dang, bro, dang, took a long while, but shoot, thank God they made mid card titles for these women, especially the women that they didn't want to have the main card titles, the big titles that I wish that Zelina had already gotten or something like that, But that's the hero, either here or there. That's why I've been petitioning for her to win the Rumble for that's either in January or February, coming up very soon. That's why I've been petitioning for her, because man, if they don't even have her win that, then I don't even know what's next for her. Like, what they gonna do? Put her in a tag team or something, or they gonna have her stick in the mid card and just don't do nothing but just keep losing like she was doing previously before she won the U.S. Championship, which will be sad for her because that's gonna down her stock, man. And I could be wrong. She only had two title defenses, or what, three or four or five, or was it four? It might be four or just two only. Because she faced Chelsea at Saturday night's main event, and then she faced Julia just a few hours ago and lost, which is crazy. So it's crazy. But hey, man, like I said, congrats to Julia. Wonder how her reign would go, but dang, bro. Sad moment for Zelina, bro. Tell me how y'all think in the comments below. But Cause this is real. I don't. What y'all think is next for Zelina, man? Like, I don't know where she might go from here, man. Like I said, she might get her rematch down the line for the title, but I just don't know what's next for her at this point, bro. I really don't. But tell me how y'all feel in the comments, bro. G-Man out.
All right, so let me show y'all these two teasers real quick. These two clips right here. Yeah. So that's not the only appearance. She also appeared up at NXT for the Battle Royal promo. And here's a clip right here of her beating up Julia.
Let's go! Beat her ass! Beat ass! Beat ass! Come on,
Yeah, so that's all I can show y'all for now, but I do believe she might get a rematch clause for this. Because I don't believe that Julia's going to get a push. I mean, I don't think so. Like I said, I mean, I have a list of people she could face the same way with Zelina. I mean, they could have faced Candice, they could have faced Michi, they could have faced B-Fab. I mean, Julia is still heel, so B-Fab and Michi should definitely, get their chances for the title. Maybe after the rivalry between Fatal Attraction and Mariah May, a.k.a. Blake Maru, after that rivalry, maybe Jordan Grace can come to SmackDown and face whoever's the United States champion. But however, one thing I do not want is Jordan Grace versus Zelina Vega. I do not want that match. I'm sorry to say it. But however, like I said, she can get a rematch for this title. Based off of these teasers, it sounds to me like she will. But the question is, will it just be the same cycle like the Secret Harvest where it's the repetitive cycle? You know what I'm saying? I'm just hoping that she'll get something. But I know people are worried that she's going to get fired based off of this loss. And because of this loss, and people are calling it the worst reigns for the mid-card title, it's kind of one of the reasons why they're probably going to let her go is because of that. But if they're planning on getting her to spin back around and have a round 2 with Julia, then it sounds to me like she still has a second chance. But some people might not feel that way. But based off of what I'm seeing on the gram and what I saw last night at NXT, it sounds to me like these two are going to run it back. And since they're not going to be on the card and they're going to be in the Battle Royal, there's a possibility that they're most likely going to run it back next time if they ever get a chance to be on SmackDown. Because now it's back to 2 hours, so now we got to see if we can fit and squeeze anybody in the match card. So if they can't do that, that would be good for them because at least, Zelina has a second chance. Not saying that she's going to win, but at least she got something to do than besides sitting in the back waiting for her husband to get done with R-Truth and Damian Priest. You get what I mean? So I think this is a good thing. And honestly, I'm glad that they're going to spin it back because, Zelina got to do something. She can't just be sitting in the back not doing nothing. I mean, she just got to be sitting in the back watching her husband beat up R-Truth, a.k.a. Ron Killings. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But I do know that that at least she got something to do and works. And hopefully they'll continue to, keep her relevant and keep her going, even though she's not the champion no more. Maybe they might give the title back to her, but I guess we just have to wait and see, right? And I know some people going to say, no, that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Okay, well, if they're running it back, they could do a little something. Like I said, play a game called Pass the Belt. Try it. It'll be kind of fun and entertaining. So get in the comment box. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share if you're new. Don't forget to subscribe to my homeboy G-Man. If you look at the beginning of the video, go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and give my man some subscribers. Show some support. And FYI, this is a throwback. This is not recent. This video came out 11 days ago. So, this is just a little throwback just to show support because I didn't get my way around it. So, I wanted to show some support, and I'll probably do some more down the road because there are some videos that my bro put out that's pretty good, and I want to get my 2 cents in. So get in the comment box. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share if you're new. Show some support to Zelina. and continue to, because I did the polls and I asked people who is their favorite United States champ, and all the check boxes say Zelina. So, yeah. So there you go. Get in the comment box. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share if you're new, and I'll see y'all in the next video. All right, I'm out.